not, I think we'll keep it simple. Maybe some hair wing patterns. Keep it basic. Foam, could do some foam patterns as well. But I don't really like fish and foam flies. Nothing against you if you do like fish and foam, but I don't really like. Oh, let's do some double wings. That'll be fun. We'll do some double wings. That's a big bushy style fly. What am I doing? I need dubbing. What color? I'll go with brown. Maybe blend this with something. A little bit of orange. Blend just a touch of orange. There's a little pink in here as well. And you make the first dubbing rope short, then you'll dub up the body, and we'll stop here. Then we'll do our first tie-in here. Nice thing about the double wing, you get a good full body. But you need the right hair. Would be good hair. Nice straight hair. Nice and hollow. I'm gonna go a little bit sparser than I normally do, just to see what that looks like. So I'll clip out a bunch, and then I'll pull the shorts and the underfur, try to clean it up best I can. I'm gonna stack it. Quick stack. And then we'll pull it out. Stack looks okay. Clean it up some more. Trim the butts to make it more manageable. So the wing's gonna pop out here, and you have to measure slightly longer than the bend is normal. So that's what I'll do. My bunch is sparser than normal, but I want to tie it in high because I want to incorporate this into my body taper, that area. So loose to begin, keep the hair up top, and then you can get tighter. Don't worry about the flare. Because we'll come back with more dubbing. I am worried though about the distribution. It kind of wrapped under, and we don't want that, so I'm gonna kind of trim that out. But that's our first wing section. Then we go in with another dubbing rope. another dubbing rope. And then go slightly over that tie-in point for the hair. We have to travel. I'm gonna do it again actually, because you have to travel the thread high toward the eye. So I was premature with my wraps. I'm gonna travel down here, wrap, and manage, then come back up. Okay, that's not perfect, but it got the job done. We'll do another section for the wing, the second wing, because this is a double wing. And the only reason we're doing a double wing versus a single wing is for the silhouette, kind of a fuller silhouette. Big caddis, stonefly, even terrestrial hopper, if you threw some legs on there. Here's our second wing. We'll clean it up. Measure it out. Same length as the first wing. Got to do a better job of keeping the hair up top. And finished. Okay. I'm liking it. It's speaking to me. But the business decision then is how you shape the head, what you do with the head. I think normally you just hackle the head, which we can do, but I'm feeling a little bit adventurous, so I'm thinking like some kind of hair, a different kind of hair, a little bit darker. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. You could even do like orange if you wanted a real high vis pattern. Maybe orange and dark combo. That might be good. Let's see what it looks like with dark. Kind of a darker hair. Yeah, that looks okay. So we'll get a clump of this dark hair. This, I guess you could call this a triple wing. I'm gonna clean this up. We'll give it a rough stack. The stack doesn't need to be perfect for this section. Rough stack. I want those nice multicolored tips incorporating into the wing. You'd be tempted to tie in right behind the wing, but I'm gonna actually advance closer to the eye. I want it to flare. This will function as the wing and the head and the legs. I'm going to do a loose, 2 loose, and then I want to spin it. Should have done more. She's a bit light, but we'll just go with it. And then we'll go ahead and tie off here, then trim out the head. Whoa, second time I've done that. I did that yesterday. Snap the thread. I'll put a drop of glue when we finish shaping the head. I'm just gonna come around all sides, getting the shape. A nice curve shape would be good. Try not to take out too many of those tips. Some is okay. I think we've done everything we can with the razor. Let's start knocking these with the scissors. These are the strays. We'll shape it. We just want to get them shorter. Few more on the bottom. The goal is to keep the tips, knock out the rest. All right, then we'll get it one last shape with the razor. Working slow. Working slow. Thin out that bottom a little bit. Yeah, I think we're done. So, the top is super sparse because we didn't tie in enough hair for the head. But I'm happy with the wing size and shape, just the head is too sparse. Will it fish? Absolutely. This would be like a faster water, pocket water type pattern, and little flicks, not long drifts. Could you put a dropper under it? Maybe. I wouldn't. There's better patterns for that. Yeah. A little bit more of the brown hair there, and then it would look much better, but nothing we can do. So that's our double wing hair. Now we'll do a double wing CDC. And then we will finish. have just a little bit of dubbing left. I think we'll need to blend up some more. We'll keep that orange bit and we'll just add more brown. A little less, a little more muted. Might be good. All right, so we'll do a little dub and rope. Tighten that down. That's good. And we can dub our first section about there. Let's get some CDC for our wing. We'll do 2 pieces on each. Here's our first, slightly longer than the hook bend. And then maybe even for that back section, 1 would be fine. Yeah, we'll just go 1 on the back. Trim out. Second round of dubbing. Dub up toward the eye. We'll tie in our second wing here. You'll need a longer feather. The first one we used was pretty good for a second wing section. Yeah, that's 2. So that's 3 CDC feathers for the wing. That's not bad. I've seen people stack more for smaller flies, but this is plenty. There's our 1 wing. Tie it flat down. Make sure they're sitting nice and flat on top. There's 2 wings. We'll go ahead. Actually, we'll keep what we won't trim right now. We'll keep it. And then for the legs, you could do hair again for the legs. I'm going to blend this olive with this natural. It's going to give me quite a bit of material, but I want to build up that head. So we'll clip it and then we'll trim it. Save these guys for later. We need to split our thread. This is not a great thread to be split, but we got it barely. Insert the CDC. Spin up the loop. That's good. Start slowly wrapping our hackle. Slow, slow. Maybe 1 more turn. Then we'll come up under the feathers and we'll finish toward the eye. Then we have to let our thread unwind. And then we whip it. Yeah, the profile looks real nice. Real nice. Let it unwind. not to break the thread. That's 2 3-turn whips. That's plenty. Cinch that down, clip it, trim the butts. And then you don't even need to trim the legs, just let those ride, let those fly free. You get a real nice profile. Both flies are good, just different styles. Here's number 2, here's number 1 versus number 2. So yeah, just kind of variations of double wings. That is it for today because I need to work, but I appreciate you guys and gals watching. I'm gay at my mom's. Good job, buddy. See you later.